Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Crypto Crow. Welcome. Back from my 11-year wedding anniversary with my tiny person of a wife. We went to Sarasota for a day and stayed last night. Just had a good time. Just kind of went, bouncing around a little bit. Cinco de Mayo. And today I come home and I'm checking the news, seeing what's popping, and lo and behold, some really big Cardano news that I've been waiting for years, and it is going to change everything. But first, make sure you check out murderofcrows.io, and you can mint yourself some Cardano-based Murder of Crows NFTs if you like me, and maybe you like how silver I am, and I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe you just hate me, but you're like, I'm gonna get some crows anyway because you want to, I don't know, burn them on a wallet somewhere. I don't care. Whatever you do, it supports me. It supports my channel. So, and I love it. I love watching that wallet grow because people are just loving the crows. So, and I am going to be starting a meme coin soon, just for the hell of it. And it's going to be a total tongue-in-cheek shit coin. And I'm just going to do it for fun because why not? But anyway, let's get to some really good stuff, shall we? Cardano scaling tool Hydra goes live on mainnet. Here's what comes next. Here's what comes next. Every other cryptocurrency on the market shit their pants. That's what's going to come next. Cardano, one of the leading layer 1 protocols, has announced the launch of its long-awaited scaling protocol, Hydra. Man, oh man, oh man. This is going to mean so much, folks. I'm telling you, I don't think you realize. You do not understand. Now, before we get into this, just understand, this doesn't mean Cardano's going to go to the moon immediately. That's not what this is about. This is about this market cycle. This is because now think of this as, let's say you cut down trees for a living, right? And steel is like your favorite brand. And all the chainsaws out there just do the same stuff, right? And you've been waiting on steel because they've been talking about this chainsaw that will reduce your tree cutting time down to a fraction of a second instead of like 3 minutes, right? And you're like, man, I could get rid of so many trees. I could cut down so many trees so much faster if this thing just launched. And then all of a sudden it announces it's launched. It's in the stores right now. Well, you go and you get it, and now you have it. But you still have to do the work. You still have to go and start chopping down the trees, right? So you've got this amazing tool that is going to empower you to do so much, but you still have to do it. So in this case with Cardano, we now have this amazing protocol that's launched. It's going to change the way everything works. We're going to dive into this article a bit to explain some of those things. I've talked about Hydra many, many times on this channel. I feel a sneeze coming on. I tried to look into my lights. Sometimes if you feel like you're going to sneeze, you stare into a bright light. It'll help you along the way, but didn't work this time. So anyway, but we still have to build on it, right? We still have to build on Hydra. We've been waiting for so blocks for some time. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Cardano, one of the leading layer 1 protocols, has just announced the launch of its long-awaited scaling protocol, Hydra, on the mainnet. This move is a significant step forward for Cardano's ecosystem as it aims to improve the performance, scalability, and security of its blockchain, as well as reinforces the potential of its transformative technology. For clarity, Hydra is a layer 2 scaling solution that aims to allow Cardano to process up to 1 million transactions per second. 1 million transactions per second, legitimately, because remember, this is going to create basically Hydra heads out of all the nodes. If they're like 2,000 nodes or 3,000 nodes, each one of those nodes is supposed to be able to do, I think each node at some point is supposed to be able to do 1,000 TPS or 1 million TPS, something like that. And it's just going to get insane. Like, there's no blockchain out there that's going to be able to do what Cardano's doing, hands down. But anyway, I digress. I hate when I hear that, but I'm saying it anyway. As it pivots to become one of the fastest and most efficient blockchains in the market, Notably, this is a significant improvement over existing layer 1 solutions like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which can only handle a fraction of this volume. Yeah, at the peak of this market, let's see what handles throughput faster. Ethereum and everybody trying to patch that sinking ship, or Cardano and Hydra. I mean, sorry, I hate to take jabs at Ethereum because I don't think it's going anywhere. It's going to have its use case just like Bitcoin, but ultimately, there's just no competition. There's no competition in technology. I'm telling you, there's none. However, the launch of Hydra is a long due development. I would say long overdue development for the Cardano community, as it has been development for several years. But that's also because they just don't create something, throw it to the wall, hope it works, and then spend years trying to fix it. They like to launch things ready. It's like back in the day when Blizzard would, announce a new game and everybody's like, when's it going to launch? When's it going to launch? Everybody would lose their shit just in anticipation. And they'd say, when it launches, when it's ready to launch, it'll launch. We don't want to launch a shit show on everybody. The protocol has undergone rigorous testing and auditing to ensure that it's resilient, secure, and scalable enough to support the growing demands of the Cardano ecosystem, of which it is growing. Talking about what comes next, Input Output said the core development team plans to focus on driving Hydra's adoption through various use cases such as payments, auctions, and voting. And obviously we know that Voltaire is going to play a big role in the voting. And auctions is a big deal because when we originally built our NFT marketplace that we were testing, nobody knew it at the time, but all of like the tokenizer, like the ADA tokenizer, the Cardano marketplace, like the Zempify and all that, all of those were being built as individual systems for Soblox now, which is our social media platform we've been building. It's in open beta right now. It's SOBLOKS.com. And so now one of the big things we've been waiting for, there's so many different elements of things that we've been waiting for Soblox, for it to operate the way we want it to work on Cardano and to go on chain with it finally. And I think we're about to be able to start doing it, and we're going to be able to start cranking out the shit we've been trying to crank out for a while. Auctions is going to be a big deal. We want to be able to host NFT auctions in Soblox. Okay. And this is going to be a really, really big deal. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. And then payments, which I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure that the payments element to this is going to enable us to do micro transactions so that we can start pumping out transactions, like on Soblox. And I'm using Soblox as an example because these are all reasons why we've been waiting for Hydra to launch. And we know that if we've been waiting for all of these things, there are a billion other developers out there that are now going to be empowered to do whatever they want to do as well, which is just going to start sending the traffic, the throughput, everything through the moon as more developers line up to start building all their applications. And I'm telling you, I'm so pumped. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. I haven't been this, even my wife was like, oh, really? Because I told her, most of the time I tell my wife stuff and she's like, cool, babe. And I told her about this. She's like, wow, you've been waiting for that for a long time. And I'm like, yes, I have. So I'm elated. I'm so elated. I'm doing a video on a Saturday afternoon. I don't do videos on weekends. I've got a life. I've got a family. I've got stuff to do. But I'm doing a video today because I want to make sure you guys know what's happening. To achieve this, IOG encourages users to start building on Hydra while welcoming user requests that will unlock new use cases that will be considered for future releases. And I watched this video. We can watch it real quick.
As we have recently reached a milestone of mainnet compatibility, this would kind of correspond to our objective of having a mainnet application out in this year. We will be focusing a bit more on driving use cases and driving adoption of Hydra through use cases. Either through projects we will conduct ourselves within the Hydra community, the existing Hydra community, whether it be about Hydra payments, using Hydra for auctions or voting situations. These will be driving projects, motivating features we put on our roadmap, expand the feature set and flexibility of using the Hydra head protocol. If you're interested on building on Hydra, we explicitly made more room for user requests lately. So it should be encouraging, hopefully, to others to get started building on Hydra right now. We would take your user feature requests, discuss them in GitHub discussions, go through them, and if something really will unlock your use case, that's something we gladly put on our roadmap and our next steps and release to you in a fast-paced environment.
Basically what they're saying is get ready, folks, because shit's about to go crazy. They're basically saying, listen, if you're a developer and you're building something on Hydra, then and there's something that needs to be added or changed to the Hydra head protocol for you to be able to establish your use case in the ecosystem, let us know. We got you. And I'm like, yes. I sent this over to my developer. I'm like, let's go. Let's start getting this crack-a-lacking. Majorly, the launch shows that Cardano is committed to improving its technology and staying ahead of the curve, as other blockchains struggle with scalability. How about all of them? I mean, most of them at this point. Yeah, I'm getting a little cocky because Cardano's about to start whooping ass and taking names. I've already loaded up. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Cardano's investment in Hydra gives it a competitive edge and positions it as a visible solution, I would say viable solution for enterprise level applications. Yes, and yes. So, I mean, the rest is just like a lot of basic stuff. 11 minutes. I don't want to make this any longer. I want everybody to want to see it and know that they're going to get the information quickly and effectively. So yeah, check out murderofcrows.io. Check out SoBlock. Set up an account. It's an open beta. We're about to get rolling. See me rolling. I wish I knew any of these songs. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Leave your comments down below. What kind of use cases do you think are going to start popping up on Hydra? I got some. Until next time, guys, crow your coins, and I'll see you again soon.